Today I'm showing you mechanics that are rarely used and will immediately upgrade your game sense in Brawl Stars. From how to dodge Spike's very annoying curveball to hidden mechanics that you may not even have seen yet. Hope you enjoyed the video and consider subscribing so we hit that 1 million subscribers soon. Let's go. So let's start right away with the Amber 6k hit. As you can see here with the Edgar will now just jump on me. You literally click your gadget and you will deal 6k damage. Sometimes this doesn't work. There's a true red team, and if you're in the true red team, then you will actually be able to hit that 6k. If you're not in that true red team, then you will not deal 6k HP. So this is based on, are you in that true red team or are you not? So this is a mechanic that doesn't always work or cannot always work. Next one on the list is a more basic one. This is like the Angelo bush scan. What you do here is you just spam your arrows so you can actually keep control. Especially with the vision gear, this is a great combination and you can have the full field under your control, you know, helping your teammates, getting that vision, spamming the bushes. It's really underrated and you should really consider if you have like no control or you need to hold control or whatever. It's useful in so many cases. Also in Showdown, before you run into that bush with a Shelly, just check it out with like 10 arrow spamming and you know who's there. Now we get to the Buster Mandy block. Buster can block a Mandy shot. That's not science, you know, like literally as you can see here, pulling that shield off, blocking that Mandy super. She actually also gets damage for that. That's so useful. Buster's a great brawler in many cases, so always keep that in mind. And you can do the same with many other things. Also now showing you Buster doing that with the Nani super, just blocking it like this. So that's why Buster's also a great pick and rank right now. He's not the craziest tank with the most damage or whatever, but that's not why you play Buster. You play Buster because the shield is just so useful. You can farm your super while standing next to your teammates, and he still has tank HP and damage, so really great brawler. The Buzz kit counter, that is an important one. So if you ever will face a kid again, you can just use your super while kid is jumping on you, and then you hook yourself with the kid to a wall. The kid will be stunned, and then you can just attack her and she's stuck on you, sitting there, and you can literally just kill her. She can't do anything. So that's a crazy technique and it's a huge counter to kits. We also have another technique with Chester, that is the free shooting. I see so many people playing Chester not doing that. If you start the game, just waste your first shot, then sneak into that bush and Showdown or whatever, and with the third and fourth attack you can deal 9k damage, like two-shotting this Nita as you can see here. And if you face a tank, then you should just waste one attack so you can pull off the max damage here. Chester will get a rework. His first attack will do more damage, so, but I don't know if that star power will be used too much. I don't know how much bonus damage it's going to be, but I think like wasting that single shot and then just using your second, third and fourth might be still the better option. So I think this mechanic will still be a thing. And yeah, you will rarely pull this one off, but it's so funny and I had to take it into this video. It's the cold trapping technique. So you can open a wall in Showdown and then you just bait someone into their wall, and then Jackie closes the path with the repair gadget and your enemies are trapped in that wall and you can just let them bleed out. That's insane. Your opponents can have like 1 million cubes and they will just die to the zone, or you can kill them with Jackie, whatever, and afterwards you can open a wall again and get all the cubes. So I had to take this in. That's crazy. Curveball dodge mentioned in my dodging guide already, but here you can see once again how you can dodge curveball. Just learn the positions. I did this multiple times now, so as you can see I have no struggle to actually dodge that curveball from any angle. That's just some game sense, learning process, and just go to the test game, invite a friend who plays Spike, you play Max or whatever, can also be a slow brawler, and just learn that curveball dodging. It's really not hard. It just has to be done one time, you know, arrive in your brain one time, and then you can step up your game. The Daryl knockup is also a very useful technique, but very hard to pull off, especially against a Shelly with super. We can do a double dash here, which is great, and then just kill her with a one tap if we have a lot of cubes. And obviously it works even better against brawler that do not hard counter you. And speaking of Daryl, you also see the 9k hit here in Heist. I showed it in my previous video, 80 brawlers, 80 tips already, but here is it again, 9k damage with that gadget. If you play it right, really useful to shredder that safe. Of course, there's a huge difference of not knowing how to use that Daryl gadget and just dealing like 2k damage, or actually dealing 9k damage. That's 7k damage difference. That's a lot of percent. And doing that 3 times, it's 27k damage, which is like almost 50% of the save. Also, a pretty hard one to pull off is dodging Crow just by standing still. Sounds weird, but it actually works if your opponent Crow clicks auto aim with the Crow super, which happens quite a lot. So it's not something people never do. People very often click auto aim on Crow with their super, and if you just predict that and just stand still, your opponent will actually deal 0 damage with that super on you. Same goes for Piper. For example, if you jump on Piper with that kit, as you can see here, Piper will jump away, and if you just stand still, you will not get hit by a single Piper bomb if you just stand still. That is insane, and many people do not know that and just get hit by all the bombs. Draco super reload. If you played Draco, maybe you noticed it already, but if you have your super activated with your dragon, you can just super again after dealing enough damage, after spamming your ammo bar empty, dealing some damage, and then you will reload your ammo and heal with that star power. So that's absolutely insane, especially against tanks. This technique is so useful, so make sure to play that heal star power in 3v3. It can make a huge difference and you can stay alive forever. Dynamite bomb combo also used quite rare, but it's very important. If you use your super first on an enemy, you can already know that your opponent flies like to the left, right, bottom, or whatever. Now you can see how I do that. Hitting my bomb on the left, then doing my auto attack on the right. Also hitting my bomb here on the top, then hitting him when he flies a bit down. Actually also stunning him, so I can literally do another double combo, and then I have like 3 bombs in a row, which is crazy. So don't underestimate it. It's very powerful. Dynamite jumps and kills are also quite important, especially in this assassin meta in Showdown. You want to have the jump star power equipped, getting away from a Mortis, Edgar, or whatever, and flying. Also hitting your stun can make insane plays. Extremely hard to play. You really need to practice that for multiple days, weeks, or whatever to become a pro on Dynamite with that jump, because it's a very hard technique. But if you master it, you will be the best Dynamite in the world. The Frank gadget is another kit counter, so if Kit just jumps on you, or any other brawler basically, but especially Kit, then you can click your gadget, super that Kit, kill her, and he's also a great counter, so your Kit issue is solved. But yeah, as I said, it also works for quite a lot of other brawlers. And this one was going so viral on my TikTok, YouTube Shorts, etc. It's Hank hiding his teammates. And as you can see here, Hank can, with that cow skin, like the rodeo Hank, I believe, he can just do his main attack, hover it over his teammates, and they will not see who's coming there. You know, they see the HP, they see the name, unless you don't see names in Masters, in Ranked, for example, or above rank 30 elo, but they still see the HP. And when a hypercharge Shelly just spawns out of nowhere and kills you, that's crazy in my opinion. Also can be useful right in the start, so if people didn't pay attention and don't know what brawlers are coming there, then it can be really surprising, and that one is a genius one. And if you thought Surge is unbeatable if he has his stage 4 and a super, you're wrong, because you can hit Surge before you actually get knocked up. Look at my Shelly, Surge jumps on me, and I can, in that 1 frame, you need to time it perfectly, I can hit that Surge and get a kill on him. Especially with Shelly, this is so important, because usually Surge counters Shelly, and it is true, but you have a much better chance of winning that 1v1 if you pull off this play. A basic one, Jackie super score, you know, just take that ball, activate your gadget, you don't even have to, then shoot, instantly use your super after you shoot, your enemies won't be able to catch the ball, and you have a free score there. Same goes for Sandy, click gadget, it's not the super this time, shoot, stun your opponents, they cannot catch the ball, and you have also another free score here. Janet Kit also have been in my TikToks already, but that one is also crazy, especially in Duo Showdown. Kit can literally sit on Janet, and then you can let it rain with all those bombs, Kit throwing her bombs, Janet throwing her bombs with her super, so that is crazy. And I was able to pull off some very nice plays. You can literally kill 2 duo teams just by that. So maybe Janet gets a buff soon enough, who knows, and this combo is even stronger, but we will see about that. The Larry and Lori technique will rarely happen, I'm honest with you. It's not realistic to pull that off many times, but here you can see how much potential it has, and sometimes it can be an insane play, but you need some teammates in your voice call to give you calls, or you need a good map awareness to make any use of that. And it doesn't have to be such a huge distance, it can be also useful in a shorter distance, you know, like instead of 30 meters, just 10 meters. It's still strong, having such a large way to use that that gadget and getting you into the game even better. The basic gadget here, you click your super and afterwards your gadget, so your super gets an additional bonus range to hit enemies running away from you. Max triple energy, also important to know. If you click hypercharge with max and all of your teammates are stacked at one place, all of you will get not 25% of your super, you will actually get 75% instantly of your super. So as you can see here, you can use your super 3 times in a row with max. 3 times. That is insane. For Miko, simple rule, if you jump first, you lose. Just have that reaction time. If your enemy Miko jumps first, just counter jump it, steal her ammo and get an easy kill. It's all about reaction time. Maybe a question of ping also, but I hope your ping is fine because overall it should be only based on a reaction time. Okay, this one has also blown up on TikTok. Here with Nita, you can make your bear instantly stun. Just throw away one bear, you can use it, and if you have another bear, clicking that stun gadget, placing a new bear, you will instantly stun your opponents. That can be so crazy. That's an insane mechanic you can pull off. Great plays here if used correctly. Just practice it like 1 or 2 times. It's a really sick technique. With Sprout, you can cancel supers from your opponents. Like this Miko using hypercharge, she wants to super and you can literally just cancel that by giving her a small knockup with a wall. I didn't even know before that this is possible, but Sprout in the right hands can do so many stuff happening. Also, as you can see here, you can knock up yourself with Sprout and dodge that Fang super. Like as I just said, Sprout in the right hands is a S tier brawler dude. Like where are the Sprout mains? This is your time to shine. Stu can double dash and even triple dash. Firstly, the double dash will be shown and after that you will see the triple dash. For the triple dash you need a really good ping and sometimes you need walls to shorten the animation and help it a bit. But I think also without shortening the animation you can pull off a triple dash. But yeah, also you need a low ping for that. So it's not for everyone. And here we have Surge with the 7k hit. Also been using that since day 1 with Surge. You can see it many times in my videos how I hit like those 10k, 12k, 15k one taps just with Surge. Making a Primo exploding with a single shot is insane. And here's the technique. You need to hit a wall right next to the brawler and like that you can make all 6 projectiles of Surge hit, which is a crazy amount of damage and that makes your enemies almost one shot depending on how much cubes you have. Also usable in 3v3 of course, so it's not only a showdown thing. And if used correctly, you can just one-tap brawlers and that's insane. And that's also a funny one. And here we have Willow, don't hit yourself. I can control this 15 cube Nani with a 0 cube Willow, then just make the Nani hit herself without shield gear. She would actually be one shot here. I will just finish her with another auto attack and that's really crazy. Like making a brawler hitting himself with Willow. So Willow's like one of the few brawlers that can win a matchup with 0 cubes when your opponent has 16 cubes. Also when running, especially when running with that opponent into the zone, as I did with Willow versus Edgar. So that's also a very nice technique. I really hope you saw some new stuff that you have never seen before. So I think there's some crazy things, especially the Willow one or the Surge one tap, the Hank hiding teammates, or even that Buzz, how he's countering Kid. So there's so many crazy stuff that you probably didn't know yet. And if you knew like all of them, you might be a Brawlstars Pro or just watching a lot of my shorts or being a Brawlstars freak anyway. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. If you did so, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Your SnakeThug. Peace.